Charity, what are you doing?
Packing up my first item to sell on Etsy.
And what is your first item that you sold?
Horse chestnut.
Can you show us? They are 100 chestnuts for what, $18.99. This is Charity's first item that she sold. She's been doing this for about what, about 6 or 7 weeks?
A month.
Yep.
This is so cool. Oh my god. I think it's red is like that kind of thing that goes out to.
Tongue is blue. He is what we call a blue-tongued skink. S-K-I-N-K, not the other word, parents. All right? Skink comes from the Greek and Latin words for lizard, which is skinkus and skinkos, and it just means lizard. There's a whole family of skinks, and we even have some in New York, but not around here, and they're a pretty typical lizard. They have pretty much all the qualities I think of in a lizard, so that's why he's a good example. He has ear holes. Snakes do not have ear holes. He also has a long tail, and that's a lizard thing. They do have prehensile tails. Not all monkeys do, but those. So Julian is a snake, and he does not have ear holes, so he can't actually hear me talking. He can hear, but it's different. The sound has to go through his jawbone, and it's usually if he's on the ground and he's got his chin against the ground, he can hear things, moving around, burrowing. A rat snake. We have rat snakes here in New York. They're black rat snakes. They're black with a white chin and belly. You may even see them up in this area because they are up here. And this, they're harmless to you. There we go. They're not venomous. They can't do anything to you really. If you did get bitten by something this size, it would be like maybe a paper cut. It would not be a big deal. But if you do get something like that happening, you want to wash it really well, just like anything. So Julian here, being a rat snake, what do you suppose he might eat? Rats. And when he was really little, he ate mice, but now he can actually eat a 2-pound rat. For their scales. This one is the European legless lizard. This is Spinner. Spinner is about 16 or 17 years old as far as we know. He's very, very friendly. I've had him a long, long time, and the person who had him before me was very kind to him. So he likes people a lot. He likes being held. So this is a bearded dragon. This is Caden. Caden is about 10 years old, which is actually pretty old for a bearded dragon. They usually live 9 to 11 years. Bearded dragons are an Australian desert lizard, so he blends in really well with the desert. He usually would sit up on a rock and just kind of watch all around him. And if he sees something that looks like it might be good to eat, he'll run over and get it. And usually a bug, but sometimes leaves and fruits and stuff. But if he sees something that looks like a predator, he'll usually crouch down and press himself against that rock that he's on so he doesn't cast a shadow, and so he blends in better. And hopefully they don't spot. Now, bearded dragons are called bearded dragons because they have these spiky scales on their chin. That's the beard. And if they are upset or scared, they will puff that out and turn it really dark. A lot of times they'll do it when they see other dragons. They're very territorial. They don't like having other dragons in their space. This is bugs. These are superworms. They're a beetle larva. They're a very convenient food.
I thought they were purple.
He's actually a lizard called a tegu. E-G-U. Tegus are a South American rainforest lizard, and they do mostly digging and swimming. He can he can swim pretty fast. He can swim faster than we can, and he can catch fish in the water. He will eat any kind of animal that will fit in his mouth. Alright. This is Cow. He is a python. He's more likely to do that. He likes climbing into people's clothing, into their pockets.
The kids are picking up locust pods. Charity is going to sell them on Etsy. And there are the kids' signs that they put up a little while ago. Here's the sun run.
Hey, there's a deer here. Deer!
They were looking for the deer run.
So which one is this called?
The jump. The sign's
The jump? Oh, where's the sign?
Right there.
There it is. And then the new trail. The Pete Run.